And everyone has their flaws. I'll give you a perfect example all the time. I drink. I enjoy a drink. You know, sometimes I don't drink for a few weeks. Sometimes I drink every single day in a week, especially when I'm abroad traveling with friends. It is not good for me. No one is going to try to pretend that drinking alcohol is good for me. Well, at least when I'm drinking, I'm not there making 101 excuses why I can't stop or why actually, you know what, maybe drinking is actually kind of good for you. Like, no, I just say, hey, I'm drinking. I know it's bad for me. I accept that it's bad for me. And in this situation, I have decided that the pros outweigh the cons, but I've made this decision to drink on this particular day and I'm okay with it. That is me being able to unemotionally assess my situation. I've had many friends go, hey, I think you shouldn't smoke cigars. They're not good for you. And I'm like, I understand there's health implications, but it's one of those things that I'm going to keep doing. But the point is when someone gives me that sort of criticism or constructive criticism, I can look at things objectively and I can assess the situation without getting triggered, without feeling a person's attacking me, without feeling that I'm fundamentally a bad person or I'm flawed. Just look at things critically. So the first reason you're poor is because you cannot look at your life critically without your little ego getting shattered and without feeling like you have to make 101 different excuses for the reason you're in the situation you're in right now. Now, speaking of identity is kind of a funny thing in 2022 because I feel as though in the world right now, everyone kind of accepts you can change your identity and you can shift your identity. You know, you could be a fan of one sport and the next year, you know, start getting a keen interest in another sport. And then now you identify as a fan of that sport. You could be very into street style and identify as someone who dresses a little edgier. And then the next year you change your identity to someone who dresses a little bit more on the classic side. I mean, look, we're even in a situation where some people wake up on a Tuesday without changing anything about their physical appearance and decide, you know what? I am now the opposite gender. I've done nothing to my body, but I just identify as the opposite gender now. So let's get this straight. I can wake up tomorrow and I can identify as a girl, change nothing about me, and the woke liberals will give me a round of applause and go, you go, you know, empowerment.